Hi, welcome to the CE Tool Den. In this video, we're going to test and review a new holiday deal. This one's going to be a little bit more pricier than the ones we've been posting. But we have the Craftsman 3-drawer trade stack. This was released last year. I bought it in October. I think it was Halloween. And we're going to do a review on it and tell you about the deal. Alright, so let's get to it. Alright, this is a new holiday deal this year for the trade stack. I love the trade stack. Trade stack's been out already since I think 2020 or 21. It's been a good system. I mean, it is a rugged system compared to the VersaStack system, and that's a really good system. It just depends on what your needs are. I love the trade stack, but I also love the Milwaukee Packout, so I kind of interchange between using both. The only issues I have with the trade stack is lack of updates on the products as far as like getting new products out. This one, we knew when this was released last year. We already knew about this product a few years before this came out. So it's like something's up with Stanley Black & Decker and releases, but it's happening with DeWalt and some of their other Stanley Black & Decker brands. It's like everything's like underground, hidden, and not a peep is said. And then next you know, oh look, a new item. But it just, there's no real like marketing division within Stanley Black & Decker as a company as a whole. And the one thing that makes me sad is because this is a great system. This is a phenomenal system. I really like it. I would put it in the same class as the Husky build out if they had more boxes, more accessories, like a rolling dolly, a 4-drawer. You know what I mean? This is a fantastic system. This really is. They need next year, I guess we're getting this. I pre-ordered a single drawer, so this is going to be there's a new box coming out. It's going to be a single drawer. I have it on pre-order. You can get it at Acme Tools right now for $69 plus shipping, whatever it is. And I pre-ordered it maybe like 2 months ago, and we're not going to see that till March, supposedly of March of 2026. So, but at least this one was released last year, and this is a fantastic system, like I said, and it's been really a great workhorse for me when it comes to, you know, using these drawers. I mean, I got 2 sets of double drawers. I got this. No, actually, I have 3 sets of double drawers. Excuse me. But yeah, this system is really nice. It's got a smooth, open system. It's got the latches. Very smooth. I like the drawers. I actually like them slightly better than the Milwaukee's. Not like a lot better, but because the Milwaukee's have that where it can sag. This one doesn't really have a lot of sag to it. So you see the slider drawers there. They're pretty good sliders. It's strong. And it says per drawer, because it's a 3-drawer unit, 11 pounds max capacity per drawer. The depth of the drawers is 2.2 inches. And you can definitely fit a lot in these drawers. I need to get another one of these because I need to have at least 2 of these because I want to have 2 of each of the drawers. So when the single drawers come out next year, I'm gonna have to buy a second one after. But it's an availability issue. This is, like I said, a really good system. Let's put some light on. Let some light on over here because it's kind of tough to see. But so you have these little slots. There's one that goes here to here, and you can get 3 dividers in there. But the thing is, there's no dividers. That's another issue that's within the scope of the trade stack, is lack of dividers. And it's got these little slots to put like a small parts bin, and a lot of the bins. You can use the bins from the small parts bins over here, like the clear bins over there in this box, just straight stack box, and they'll fit here as long as they're not too tall. Like I know they fit the double drawers, but I don't know if they'll fit here. I mean, if worst case scenario, you can get one of these and to cut the bins. So I mean, you could do that, or you can 3D print bins because these have the little slots. It'll keep everything nice. And it's a repeat of all 3 drawers. So these right now as of today, on the holiday, these are in the holiday deal section at Lowe's. Right now, they are $79, which is a really good deal because I think I paid with tax last year like around $80, because I had a coupon for $20 off coupon. So it was a really good deal, and I really liked it. And now's the time to snap up some of these big items, and this is one of the big items I'm going to review for the holiday season, especially if you're on the TradeStack line. So the regular price that Lowe's has is $129. I don't think this should be $129. I don't think the Milwaukee Packout drawers should be $129 because it has its flaws. It's got a lot of positives, but I don't think this is regular price. I think the $79 is a great price for this. I think maybe these drawers should be like in the $99 range for regular price, and then the $79 is an added benefit as far as, you know, being a holiday deal. This is a great drawer. Now you're gonna have to figure out how to get, you know, make your own dividers, and you figure out how you're gonna separate all your little small parts, like outlet. If you're doing electricity outlets and all kinds of little boxes of your staples and whatever, little wires, wire nuts, Wago boxes, whatever. Or if you're in the plumbing, your elbows, fittings, all kinds of stuff. So this is a really nice drawer system. I feel like this is a premium drawer system because of the way it feels. Now, some of you may agree with me and some of you may not agree with me, but I think it is. I think the Craftsman TradeStack is a great contender. Just, I think Stanley Black & Decker is holding back on the TradeStack as far as like product development and releasing products on time and whatnot. Craftsman really, I think, is a great tool brand. It's just, it's not being fulfilled to its most potential because of whatever the internal situations going on at Stanley Black & Decker. But this is a great item. I think the marketing department should get on something like this and start like pushing for more releases, new development of TradeStack products, because I love this line, but it's very limiting because there's nothing coming out. Like with Packout and some of these other brands, you're getting boxes and new stuff every year. We're not seeing anything. Like, we got no bins for this. We got no dividers. We need dividers. We need bins. We need a lot of things for this TradeStack to be successful, because I don't want to see it go away. I want to continue seeing the TradeStack be a successful mobile tool unit. And it really is a great system. It's not Packout, it's not the Tough Built, it's not the Mod Box, but I think it's the next tier down as far as, you know, mobile tool storage, rolling tool storage is. I really love this system, and I do like using it when I need to, especially that it has drawers. I mean, we have double drawers and triple drawers. Let's get the single drawer coming out faster than what it should be, and maybe a 4-drawer system. Let's get a rolling box with the single drawer. Let's do that. You know what I mean? Let's get a dolly. This has so much potential. I mean, it doesn't have like rails over here like you can with like Tough Built and Milwaukee and the Flex Stack Pack. They all have like little quirks. We need to do something about doing modifications, and I mean Stanley Black & Decker, not like us people. Even though we can, and I know there's people that have done modifications, we need the Stanley Black & Decker to step up the TradeStack game, because I love it. Actually, I think it's actually a better system than the DeWalt Tough system. I'm not a big fan of the Tough system. I think the Tough system is very lacking, and they're way behind the 8 ball on that too. So I think Stanley Black & Decker, DeWalt, and Craftsman need to step up their game and getting us releases. And quicker, because we're not seeing anything. But it is what it is. But this will fit, you know, some tools. Let's see this pruner, if this fits. I mean, this is a big 3 drawer stack, so that's not gonna fit. Something skinny. Let me get an impact driver. Here's the newest Craftsman impact driver. Yeah, that's not gonna fit. You're gonna have to put like other types. You can use these in the double drawers. Put your bigger tools in the double drawers and put your like smaller hand tools, fittings, whatever, electrical components, plumbing components in these smaller drawers, because I think, you know, that's what this is for. You know, put your screws, boxes of screws in, and any of your like standard hand tools, pliers, hammers, screwdrivers, all that good stuff. But I do recommend it. It is a great system, and I hope Craftsman sees this and Stanley Black & Decker sees this, and they can release something for this, like more releases, more the product development, because this is a great system. I think it can compete, you know, with the second tiers as far as like the Husky build out, which I'm thinking that one's going out of discontinued, because there's no new products for that either. So it's like, what's going on with the storage system? Even the Waltz Tough system is 2.0 is really lacking. They got, all these companies got to start stepping up. Stanley Black & Decker, please release new items. Get your development team and get us some tradestack. Get us dollies. Get us a single rolling toolbox. This is fantastic. $79 at Lowe's right now. We have the tradestack bags. We have small pots organizers. There's actually a half one too. You can get on Amazon. We got the crates. Let's get some new stuff out of here. The tradestack is a great system, and that's all I gotta say. All right, peace out. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notifications, and as always, have yourselves a good night.